Hi there, Richard Filmer here, and welcome to the first episode of Richard's Rock Rambles. On this channel, we're going to have a look at rock music, the different genres within rock music, some notable bands, as well as some great notable albums. So, for this first foray into rock music, I have decided to go with the Southern rock genre and decided to look at a band that I consider to be in the top five when you're talking about Southern rock classic bands, and that is the band Lynyrd Skynyrd. And today we're going to have a look at their debut album, which is probably one of the best debut albums of all time. And the album is called pronounced Lynyrd Skynyrd. There you can see the guys outside the building looking very cool. And that is the back. There we go. This particular copy that I have has a number of bonus tracks, 5 in fact, which is great because a lot of them are demos and you can see which way the band was going. So let's talk about the band themselves. This album was released in 1973 and it consisted at the time of vocalist Ronnie Van Zant, an amazing singer and a great frontman. He had, while he was not a Freddie Mercury or a Robert Plant or a Mick Jagger, he didn't throw himself around on stage. He still had a lot of presence and he ran that band like a tight ship. He was in control of them. They listened to Ronnie. He didn't take any nonsense. Then you had Gary Rossington on guitar. He played mostly a Les Paul, I think. I think he's played Strats as well, but mostly a Les Paul. And he's the only surviving original member left. They went on their final tour either last year or this year. Of course, with coronavirus, that's come to a halt. So he's the only guy from the original band left. Alan Collins on guitar. He played a Gibson Firebird. Ed King on guitar. He lasted a few albums and then he was replaced by Chris Gaines, who came later on. Billy Powell on keyboards, played a really nice piano. Robert Burns on drums. He was also replaced later on by Artemis Pyle. And Leon Wilkerson on bass. So that was the lineup for the debut album. Pretty strong lineup. And when these guys played live, that was when they came alive. I mean, studio, they were good, but bands like this, especially with a 3-guitar attack, to see them live was quite something. So let's have a look at the tracks on the album. It starts off with I Ain't the One, which is a great song to start off. A lot of, obviously with 3 guitars, you've got a lot to choose from. Guys trading licks, very melodic. And they could rock out as well when they wanted to. Tuesday's Gone was a big hit for them. That's the second track. A bit more mellow, sort of atmospheric, mellow, but quite sad song, but still very good. Gimme 3 Steps, which is a really funny song about a guy who causes a bit of trouble in a pub and then has to run for his life. Simple Man, another slow song, also quite a big hit for the band. Things Going On, Mississippi Kid, Poison Whiskey, which is a good rocker, and then probably their biggest hit ever, Freebird. Freebird was Lynyrd Skynyrd's Stairway to Heaven, Bohemian Rhapsody, July Morning, that kind of track. It built up slowly, and at the end you had this 3-guitar crescendo where the guys were just trading off each other and going crazy. A great crowd pleaser, and one which the audience insisted they play right up until the final tour, which is probably last year. I'm not sure if they did anything this year. So there we have it. Lynyrd Skynyrd, pronounced Lynyrd Skynyrd. I would urge anybody who wants to get into Southern rock and is not quite sure where to start, this is a good starting point. they sort of set the template for Southern rock bands in this particular style. There were other Southern rock bands who brought a little bit more jazz, a little bit more soul, R&B, and also the jam band aspect. So see if you can find it. There's a lot of their stuff on YouTube, especially the live concerts that are really great to see. They have, as far as I'm aware, all been re-released on vinyl, which is nice. 180, 200 gram vinyl, which for me is still the best format, but that's a story for another day. They are available, obviously, on CD. I don't think any of them are out of print. The 70s ones for me are the cream of the crop. So check out Lynyrd Skynyrd, and in particular this debut album. In the next episode, we're going to have a look at another notable classic Southern rock band who are a little different, brought something else to the table, and hopefully you'll join me then. Would appreciate any comments down below if you've enjoyed it. If you haven't, let me know what your ideas are, what bands you might want to talk about, listen to, and yeah, we shall see each other next time. Thanks for watching. Take care.